Hello everyone, today we have the Redmi Note 9S charging port replacement. The customer brought the device and told me the device is not charging. I have looked at the charging port seems damaged or dirty. So I'm going to open the device and replace it for the customer. You can heat the back glass with 150 Celsius degree for a few seconds. You maybe can wipe the charging port without opening the device with alcohol using a brush, but it should be clean brush. You may clean it and then you can check with the charging. If the device is go on, you can maybe leave it as it is and there is no necessary to replace the charging port. What's in the syringe? It's alcohol. It's 99% alcohol, so this will never damage any part of the phone. The alcohol is not friendly with the adhesive, so when you put the alcohol to the adhesive will no longer making a connection to the other parts. There is flex cables in the middle of the phone, so be careful not to put any plastic piece in the middle of the phone. Just go all over the edges. And one another thing you may avoid also, we have a fingerprint flex cable. It's at the right of the phone. Where is the power button? The flex cable is put at the top of the frame, so you may be damage or cut that cable. So you have to be cautious. You can just keep up dealing with the alcohol and avoid putting anything to damage any parts of the phone. As we all know, we are here to fix the devices for the customer and not to damage other parts. While the customers know the risk, but it's important to be patient and work with the device carefully. We almost finished the heating. Now we remove the back glass. You can see at the left where the flex cable is. It's at the top. It's not hidden inside, so you may damage that. You can remove all the screws. After that, remove the loudspeaker shield. Alright, you can maybe remove the top shield to unplug the battery, but if you are an expert, you can just follow my instructions. Remove the wire antenna. Also remove the subboard connection to the main board. Now we are going to heat the board a little bit because there is adhesive under it. So we are not going to make any force to remove the subboard. This is a subboard. You can just make it an easy job for you. You can just replace the whole subboard with a new one, alright, or you can keep up with me. Now we are going to remove the tape or the adhesive. It's on the charging pins. It's a black adhesive. You can use the 2 Celsius degree to remove that. After that, we are going to put some soldering paste. This is the new charging port we are going to replace. The soldering paste flux. Alright. Bring the heating gun. You can use the heating gun with 4 Celsius degree along with the soldering iron. This will be easier to remove without making too much heat to the subboard. Be careful, we have a microphone hole in the left as you're looking, so be careful not to put liquids inside it. This is very important. we may damage that microphone. Everything is so sensitive with the electronics, so you have to be cautious. Oh wow, I saw that. Oh my god, I moved one pin connected maybe to the signal strength. It's at the top right one. I logged while I was working on this device. I was confused that this one or this part was moved, but I think it's like the factory thing, so I didn't do anything. I left it as it is now. I hope there is no problem with the customer. The customer is already taking the device, and if there is any issue, he will bring it back again. I should be aware of the problem he may got. So let's see if the customer will come. It's about 24 hours for this time now. 24 hours. Today is the 27th of October 2020. Clean all the unnecessary liquids and be ready to put the new charging port in position. Everything is clear and shiny. Again, put some flux. We are going to solder some pins with the pads. After that, we will flip the board to solder the legs. Alright, I'm going just to tap a little pin to make it solid. After that, I will flip the board. Mistakes can be happened. We are not doing the job 100%, but we are willing to do our job in the 100%, but we can't. There always be something that we miss, we may damage, we may move, but hopefully we always want to do the perfect job for the customer. Some people we may doing that in purpose. I'm not. I just saw that in the video, and also I told you in the video, while I was working with the device, I moved that pin connection. As I told you, it should be with a cellular antenna, but the move isn't too much, so maybe there is a little connection and this will not mess with anything. The charging port is still moving, okay, because of the heating. Now I flipped it as I told you. Now we have 4 legs to solder. No, 6. There is 2 circle holes. You should also solder them. It's always better to do the job perfectly. Don't miss anything. Try to do it perfectly. These holes is not taking soldering. Alright, now it should take. Alright, everything is clear now. Clean it and flip the board again to finish our job. As I told you, you can just replace the whole subboard with few dollars and this will end your misery or your hard working or anything. But my customers always prefer to do the low price for them, so that's why we are having the small parts with the small costs. Alright, now we are soldering all the pads. Be careful to make every pin solid with a pad. After that, we will clean and assemble and test. Alright. Sometimes I got confused if there is any soldering on the pads or not, or if it's making a connection or not. So that's why I keep going towards inwards. I'm going to mention something I maybe missed to mention it. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We have 12 pins. The first two to the right and the first two to the left is connected to each other. So we have 4 lines connected to each other. To be accurate, we have 4 to the left. Every two is making a one-way connection. Alright? This should be obvious how I'm doing this. But now I made a bridge in the middle, and this should be removed. But in the first two to the right and to the left, this is normal. These are connected together, so you can leave it as it is. Alright, the bridge has made now. So we have 2 bridges in the middle, must gone. Let's try to remove them without using any other method. Alright, I can't. Let's try with the heating gun and with the tweezer, so I can then remove the line in the middle. Alright, let's wait until it melts. No, I can't remove the soldering in the middle. In other cases I was able to do that, but in this charging port I couldn't do that. Alright, let's try another technique. Bring the soldering wick and let's do that. So this should remove the bridge. We need some paste flux, and this is the micro soldering, so there is no heat, there is no much heat to the wick. Alright, few heat. Alright, I think now we are done soldering everything perfectly. I'm going to make a check. After that I'm going to assemble. Before the assemble, cleaning and then assemble. Alright, everything seems solid. In the middle, what's making me worry if there is connection. Alright, these are big. Of course it's making a connection. Alright, everything is perfect. I'm going to clean. After that I will make the assemble. This is a wipe. This is the black adhesive was on the board. Remove that, we don't need it. Now everything looks shiny and clean. Alright, bring the device, put the charging port and make the connection to the subboard wire, flex cable. Put this rubber because we are going to assemble. The job should be perfectly done, but we are going to also to test. We have the antenna wire. Alright, connect that antenna. Bring the loudspeaker subboard, push it in the position, flip the phone, bring the charger, make sure the phone is charging. Alright, we have the quick charge, so our job is done perfectly. If you don't see quick charge, then your job is not done perfectly and some pins are not making a connection, and this is perfect. I'm going to assume we have fixed the device perfectly, put everything back as it was. Our job has been done. If you have any questions, you can just write in the comments below. Thank you for watching and don't forget to like and subscribe to support our channel. We will do something else in the next video. Peace.